Hello, this is Braev Lee, and welcome back to Let's Play Bravely Default! Since last time, I've rearranged my party as I have listed in the video description there, and I've also been working on Nerende here. One thing I want to do before I forget is, let's see, yeah, I want to stock up on a whole bunch of Fulmin shards. I probably won't need this many, but I probably will need more than what I already had. So yeah, getting a bunch of those will be useful for us. Okay, let's see what's going on with Nerende then. Okay, so since last time, I've gotten all my shops up to at least level 10, which is the normal maximum for shops there, except for the special move shop here, which I've already gotten to level 11 to unlock the Falcon Knife. It boosts your agility by 20, and that's huge at this point in the game. I'm not going to use that until Chapter 5, because it'd be really abusive to use it right now, but it is available. That is one thing that I really wanted to work on. So now, all the rest of the shops, I've gotten their regular stuff, like the weapons and the armors and the regular items that these shops sell, and all the special move parts that those other shops have. But once you get them up to level 10, there's a special item that you can get from each of the shops there. Usually a piece of equipment. The foxtail is the one that I really care about, other than the falcon knife there. So yeah, let's just dump everything into this one. But yeah, I mean, they have like regular equipment. They have some costumes here that change the appearance of your characters, regardless of whatever job class you have. And I will pick those up eventually, but not right now. I don't think that's a really high priority, but eventually. And by the way, all these items under these bonus equipment, that only happens at level 11. I heard that in the Japanese version of the game, all this bonus equipment used to be like DLC in the original version of the game, but then when they made Bravely Second, the second game, and they remade the first game as Bravely Default for the sequel, we got that version of the game, and yeah, the DLC was just put in as bonus equipment here. So that's pretty nice. At least that's what I've heard. I don't know. I've never played the original Bravely Default, the Japan-only version there. But yeah, there are a whole bunch of other things here. And one other thing about all this equipment, it won't show up in your item completion list because, from what I've heard, it originally used to be DLC, and they didn't want to, like, I guess they didn't want to make you feel like you had to buy the DLC to get 100% item completion. So that's pretty nice. Okay, we're done with that there. Let's take a look at our setup then. Nothing too extraordinary here. Let's see, with Tiz, yeah, we got him ready to go for Godspeed Strike and all that. Let's see, with Agnès there, we got damage dispersion because I'm not worried about... Well, I'm worried about her survival, but I'm not worried about spreading the damage to my other party members. Let's see, with Ringabel, I put hunting on him again, so that way he'll be able to bypass or ignore or pierce defaults, whatever. And even though the attack description doesn't say that, it pierces defaults, like it says in battle, but it only says that in battle only, oddly enough. Let's see, with Edea, same thing as usual, bunch of HP boosting going on there. Let's see, oh, I forgot to change her equipment there. Whoops. But yeah, we want lightning boosting stuff all around there. Let's see, Tiz, we got the Ripper to exploit the creature type. Let's see, yeah, we got a rod and staff here. I built up my special move for Agnès because I think I'll need it. And we've got the white robe to help out with damage there. And let's see, with Ringabel, let's see, we got, yeah, same stuff as usual for him there. Let's take a look at our special moves that I'll use. Not with Tiz or Edea, but the others I think could be useful there. Let's see, we got Withering Ripple there. I want that to reduce physical attack power. Everything else is pretty straightforward. Let's see, I might use Holy Weapon, but probably not. But we might as well see what we can do. Let's see, with these special moves, by the way, you could use Stop if you wanted to, and I mean, that would really neuter the bosses at that point, but I don't want to abuse that and bypass the intended challenge of the boss fights, so I don't like using disabling statuses like that myself, but that's just a personal preference. And let's see, I've got Rejuvenation built up because not only can we recover HP and MP, but we can also cure the dead status, or KO, I guess. I'm just going to call it dead because that's what it really is. But let's see, we got also from the Valley Part Shop, BP bonus. So not only will it restore HP and MP, it'll also restore a little BP per everyone. So that's pretty nice. Okay, so we got that going for you. With Ringabel, let's see, we've got Sonic Wave going. Let's see, let's boost power that a little bit there. And I think we're all set and ready to go. Okay, let's see what else we got around here. A little more treasure. Hey, alright. It's the last one we can get. Let's head on up to the Chambers of the Council of Six at last. Hey, how's it going?
Father.
Thank you for making it easy for us to find you.
How could I have not known about that secret passage to your room? What am I to do with you now, Edea?
You haven't played this JRPG before, have you?
Well, I've been using it almost as long as I could walk. It's come in handy more than once.
I bet Ringabel would like to see Edea's secret passage.
I see.
Listen, Father. The truth is, well...
You're an asshole!
I wanted to help you fulfill your ideals. I truly did.
Well, your father has pretty shitty ideals, Edea.
I mean, no matter how I tried to get through to you, you never paid me any mind. It was as if you always had your back turned towards me until I left Eternia.
And then you had your back turned toward the players.
It was not that I never accepted you. Rather, you were ever my pride and joy.
Aww.
My assigning you to the Sky Knights was an acknowledgement that you had become the woman I knew you could be.
And then stab me in the back.
I had thought you might tame that band of ruffians, to bring them to order, and lead them. Alas.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have made them her superiors. I don't know, call me crazy, but I usually put the people I want to lead in as superiors to my subordinates.
Thank you, Father. I never knew you felt that way.
Do not thank me, for I too shall do whatever it takes. I cannot allow you to lay hands upon the crystal.
Well, it's kind of floating there. We can't exactly reach it with our hands.
Mine is a cause that I shall not willingly abandon.
What cause? Murdering people?
Yes. Mother told me. It was when she first fell ill that you began to rush the pursuit of your ideals. Was it not?
Oh, apparently.
I will not stand by and watch you ruin all I've made. You and your band shall not pass.
Well, you're kind of saving your wife at the cost of the entire rest of the world? That kind of sounds pretty inequitable, to say the least.
Why, Father? Why must you always refuse to listen to me? Are we really that different?
Yep.
My ideals are no longer my own. It is my calling, nay, my duty, to protect this world.
Well, you're doing a shit job of it.
Protect the world? But it's you, Father, who endangers it.
You're killing a lot of innocent people, dude.
Is this battle between us all but inevitable?
Yep.
I came here knowing that mere words could never bend your will. And yet...
You've come this far, only to spout such sickly sweet sentiments. You disappoint me.
Well, we are the good guys.
Blood and steel are the final resort between those unwilling to concede their beliefs.
And my fists. For boss time!
I am Braev Lee, the Templar, Grand Marshal of Eternia. Prepare for battle!
What an intro. I like it. Okay, so first things first, with Braev, he likes to, well, Braev a lot, as you might imagine, but in order to do that, he needs to default. Ow! That hurts! Okay, well, I wasn't planning on healing so early, but I guess now I don't have much of a choice, do I? Okay, so let's heal up Edea there, default for a little bit, and by the way, that Radiant Blast, I believe, is Light Elemental and pierces default, which is why I have the Light Charm equipped on Agnès there. That might help with that. Okay, so let's see. With Tiz, let's do our usual examination there. Try to steal from him if I can. And then everyone else default for a while. Now, once Braev gets up to 2 BP, he'll usually start attacking, but that's not necessarily the case. But we did get lucky and get the item I wanted right away. All right. That's the only item I care about. I mean, he only has one item, but it's a little stronger than the Excalibur, but it's non-elemental, which is actually probably pretty good at times. But let's get going here with Thundaga, Magic Sword. We need to get an elemental weakness on this guy. So let's go, Insect Antenna, Compound with a Fulmin Shard there to make him weak to lightning. And then, let's see. Actually, you know what? I think I have some Pantheon's Wrath. Yeah, I do. Let's use a few of those instead of burning those Fulmin Shards. Man, he doesn't have a whole lot of HP, huh? By the way, item damage pierces default, so you don't really need to worry about that. In this case, I'm surprised he didn't attack more than that. But, okay, let's see. With Agnès, let's go with Cura on everyone. Try to top off everyone's HP. And then we'll have Ringabel use targeting. As you can see on the top screen there, at the bottom of that, you can see it pierces defaults there. So I definitely want to use that just in case he does decide to default again. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Well, we've almost got him. I wasn't planning on doing this, but since we've almost got him, let's get the, what is that? Let's get the Gale bow going on Tiz. Use that. Oh, no, hold on. I want to use that on him, but then I want to switch back to the Ripper Knife, and I like to have a shield on him, so that way that can help out his defense a little bit there, too. Just because an attack pierces default, like that Radiant Blast there, it does not pierce defense, though. And that's one of the reasons why I generally don't like abilities that pierce default. Sometimes I do, but not always. Let's see, is he still weak to lightning? Okay. I don't really have any healing to do, though, and I don't want to spend my BP right now. Oh, I forgot to use your special move. Well, I'll do that next round. Whatever, it doesn't matter when I use it, as long as I use it sooner or later. Get that going. Aha!
Shall not pass.
Okay, so yeah, Braev has a mechanic there that... Whoa! Jesus Christ! But yeah, whenever you deplete all of his HP, he regenerates all of it. So, yeah, we gotta do this again. Okay, so since Tiz is, well, dead now, let's put our Rejuvenation special move to use here. And then, yeah, that'll also heal up Ringabel and regenerate some BP for Tiz there. Actually, you know what? Let's actually do this first. So yeah, the idea is that when I have Tiz go into negative BP using, what is that? Godspeed Strike there, and if he dies, which sometimes happens like it does now, Rejuvenation will not only revive him, but also restore his HP and some of his BP so he can get back into positive BP again. So that's pretty nice. Okay, so Ringabel there, let's just have him default for now. And Edea, let's see, he's not, or Lightning Week wore off. Whenever he regenerates his HP, it's as though we're fighting a new instance of him, and yeah, he will default there. he will lose all of his buffs and debuffs there. So I have to re-inflict it on him. Although he probably would have... It probably would have worn off soon anyway. The lightning weak status on him. So, oh well. Well, I thought I might try and get in some quick hits there, since I'm going to regenerate some BP for Agnès anyway. But, yeah, that didn't happen. Oh well. Well, better than a sharp stick in the eye. But alright, okay, so we've already stolen the item that I might have cared about. I'm just going to have Agnès default for now. And let's see, Ringabel, yeah, let's see, do you still have Thundaga? I think he does. It's kind of hard to tell with all that glowing there. But, well, we'll see. And Edea, why don't you just default there?
I saved this for you.
Okay, now, Sonic Wave will not pierce default, but we should still deal some pretty good damage. Not bad, not bad. And it boosts our attack stat, too. A physical attack, that is. Okay, so we've probably got him pretty close to losing his HP. So, let's see. Let's see, I think I can finish him off with a few more... Well, nah, let's wait a little bit on that. Let's just default for now. Ow! Quit it. Okay, let's see. Agnès there. Let's see. Well, we're done with the staff special move. So now I can equip the Blessed Shield. So let's put that to use. Let's heal up my party a bit there. And then Ringabel, default, Edea. Let's see, how's he looking? Yeah, he's still weak to lightning there. So yeah, let's just go all out with Pantheon's Rads there. Hopefully that'll be good enough for my needs.
You shall not pass!
There you go, that's more feeling there. Okay, so now... Yeah, he lost the lightning weak status there, but that's okay. Ow. Well, at least we got some of our HP back, but... Okay, so now, in the third phase here, this is the last one, by the way. He will not regenerate his HP forever. But, let's see. Okay, so, yeah, let's put the Gale bow there. Oops. Okay, let's use that on Tiz. And then, let's see, get the Ripper Knife going back with the shield in case he decides to attack. And then we'll go double Godspeed strike there. That'll be good enough. Let's see, now with Agnès, let's see, let's go with Withering Ripple, because Braev likes to spend a lot of BP in the third round to attack. He's going to go into Pissy Boss mode. So we want to put a stop to that as much as we can. So we'll debuff not only his stats, but also get the Lightning Weak status back on him. Let's see, Ringabel. Hopefully Thundaga Sword will not wear off him at this very moment, but he probably will, knowing my luck. I forget exactly how long it lasts. I think it's like 10 rounds or something, but I haven't been counting.
You end here!
But I am counting my BP. So yeah, I like saving Withering Ripple for the third phase of the fight here to help boost our chances of survival. Ow! Okay, we're gonna have to wait a little longer then to finish the guy off. Okay, well, we're gonna have to revive Ringabel. Well, this is gonna take longer than I would have hoped. Actually, you know what? Let me see, let's do this. Let's go revive Ringabel to full there, and then use a couple Fulmin shards now, and then I'll try to finish off Braev in the next round if I can. But it looks like I'm not going to be able to because he's probably going to kill at least 2 of my party members. By the way, Giant Strike that he's using there, that deals damage based on his HP relative to ours. If we have more HP than he does, then he will deal more damage there, which is not the case right now. Okay, so let's see. I want to revive Tiz, if only just to let him partake in the experience that we're going to get from winning this fight. Let's see. I was thinking about... Oh, yeah, Lightning Weak. Okay, he still got that. Good. Okay, so then let's go double Fulmin Shard there. Okay, I forgot. Ringabel. Let's see. Let's go with Thundaga Magic Sword. And, yeah, Braev is in way negative BP. So, yeah, I can just afford to go all out here. And, you know what? Now that I've used both of my special moves, let's, and he's in negative BP, so he's not going to be attacking anytime soon. Let's boost my lightning elemental damage just a little bit and go all out with quadruple Thundaga there. And that should be good. Okay, we got Tiz revived. That's good. I was worried that she might have acted after the other two, and they might have been able to kill him before I could revive Tiz.
You have grown strong, my daughter.
Ha ha. Alright, got him. So yeah, I like using, other than like that one targeting ability, or targeting attack that Ringabel used, I don't like using things that pierce default, usually, because they don't pierce defense, and that's more of a problem in the long run for dealing damage. So, and I'll go over that a little bit more soon enough, viewers, soon enough. There's going to be a random enemy coming up who loves to default a lot, and they're really annoying to kill, but I have other ways to work around that problem. But alright, we killed the bad guy, so the game's over, right? But alright, we get the Templar job class, which is kind of like a Paladin job class. That ability there, Rampart, is one of my favorite abilities in the game. It blocks one physical attack for all party members. It is obscenely good, but it doesn't make you like 100% invincible like Stillness would. So I think Rampart is fair game, and it's going to be really useful coming up here. I want to make Ringabel into a Templar to be able to take advantage of that.
Braev!
Sorry about Dad. I lied. I was going to kill him all along.
Mother!
You should not have come.
Yeah, what about all the monsters in the hallways?
Forgive me, Braev. Forgive me, Edea.
What do you mean?
This is all my fault.
Oh, kind of reminds me of World 6 and Soul Blazer.
What is this foolishness you speak? You are ever the strength that keeps me alive.
Not for long.
And I love you and Edea dearly.
Well, you fooled me.
Father? Father!
And he dies.
Do not fear. He is merely unconscious.
Oh, or that. For some reason, unconscious looks like it's spelled wrong to me at this very moment. I know it isn't, but sometimes words are like that with me. So...
His wounds, they will heal. Though it will take some time.
So, do we get the key?
And he may never wield his sword again.
Good!
Mother, I took up arms against Father. I told myself I was ready to fight him, even if it meant shortening his years.
Well, it's done a lot more than shorten them.
Then surely you will not stray from your path, so long as you hold that feeling near and dear. By your actions, you have finally granted your father a reprieve from his anguished struggle. It was for the best.
Yeah, well, I agree with you on that one.
Mother, we now go to awaken the Earth Crystal.
I see.
Forgive me.
There is no need to ask my forgiveness.
Oh, but there is, Mother.
No, not really.
For if we awaken the crystal, your treatments will no longer be possible. We will no longer be able to keep what ails you at bay.
Well, that's too bad.
What sort of daughter does that to her mother?
Someone who actually has a head on their shoulders?
Oh, Edea, you truly are your father's daughter. And that is what makes you even more dear to me.
Oh, thanks?
Mother!
How very touching. I beg pardon for my interruption, but your fear is misplaced.
What do you mean?
And you are...
Of course, you have yet to see me in this form. I am Lester de Rosso, but you may address me as Lord de Rosso.
I like that name. Kind of weird that they gave him a name very similar to Fiore de Rosa, the red mage dude from earlier, but okay. They're not connected other than working for Eternia.
What do you mean our fear is misplaced?
It appears you have underestimated the Templar's great deeds. Deeds for which he risked life and limb.
What do you mean?
For he has advanced science and medicine in this land by 100 years.
But you can't do that anymore once we awaken the crystal.
While complete cures may not yet be possible, sickness and disease can be prevented from further progression.
Oh, well, I guess that's good.
Awakening the crystal shall not rob your mother of such mortal life as she has left, Edea.
Oh, well, good.
So then...
We're free to awaken the crystal.
Well, if we get the key...
Dear.
Ironic, is it not? To think I would be the one to urge the Wind Vestal and her companions to awaken the crystal.
Yeah, I thought you were working with the Council of Six.
I can see purpose unwavering in your eyes. 'Tis as if I gaze upon Braev the Templar in his youth. And yet, there is still much that you cannot fathom.
Then why don't you tell us?
I have seen years measuring in thousands.
Oh, really?
Hope and sentiment intertwined with right and wrong, good and evil. The rise and fall of the Orthodoxy, the restoration of Eternia, the two conflicting beliefs concerning the crystals. So much may happen in a life immortal.
Oh, well, yeah, that is the general idea of being immortal.
The way to Everlast Tower is beyond this door.
Okay, so I guess we did get the key.
Let's go!
So, that's it? No further explanation? No justification for these actions? Or anything remotely useful? Yep, that's it. All this build-up for the past 35 to 40 hours. Saying, hey, you gotta talk to your father. Talk to your father. He knows more about what's going on. He knows the truth. And we get nothing. No payoff. No reward. Nothing. Just, wow. Did they just, like, fire the writer at this point in the story? That wouldn't surprise me. But, I mean, the first half of the game was awesome up to this point. Oh? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, that does seem rather odd. How does that book work anyway? Well, we'll learn more about that later. Oh, really? Oh, no, evidently not. Oh, really? Huh. I wonder who did rescue him. Or I didn't think you needed rescuing anyway. I thought you, like, didn't fall into that giant chasm. Oh. Keep digging that grave of yours, Ringabel. Oh, really? Well, yeah, that is there, so... Well, there's no one else left for us to fight now. Everyone's gone. But alright, let's see what we got here. Some more items. Awesome. And yeah, now we can just take this passage to get to Everlast Tower. You might notice to the west, there's a blue exclamation point there. That's another asterisk that we could start working on. I'm going to wait until a little later to go after that one, but I am aware of it. It is there. I'm just not going to do that right this very minute. It would be really hard for us to do at this point. But can we get through Everlast Tower to the Temple of Earth? Find out next time on Let's Play Bravely Default. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.